Early evening, everybody. This is William Surf Riles of We Ride B.F.L by Rael. I am painting a new mural for our upcoming art collection for our biker pieces. And if you're interested in seeing some of the biker art that we have here, don't hesitate to go to our Facebook page, We Ride Biker for Life store, and look for upcoming images that I'll be putting together real soon. So I am working on this mural here. This is my friend Midnight, who is a friend of mine for over 21 years now. And I'm gonna try to get a close up on here so you all can see that. Hopefully we can get a close up. There we go. All right. Just a little bit. All right. So as I'm painting, I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I've experienced on the MC set. All right, so give you guys an opportunity to actually give this picture a name, what you think the name of it should be. I'm gonna try to do as much work as I can for about 30 minutes. I won't be here long, but what I will promise to do is take some time to show some of the clothing for the men and women, and also talk about some of the things on the set here in Chicago that I have experienced, some of my stories, just to make this page a little bit more familiar with the biker community and put more of an effort into making some strong videos here on this page. So I've been an airbrush artist for 37 years, not revealing my age, and I've been on the bike set since 2003 here in Chicago. And as I've ventured into this community, I fell in love with, I've always been in love with motorcycles since I was a kid. And my neighbor, my childhood friend, Steve Scott, was always into motorcycles and hot rods. So growing up, I used to see a lot of the people like the Dirty Dozen pass through, whether in my neighborhood or on the expressway. I was one of the first clubs that I remember was really dominant when I grew up. My bloodline is on the Four Horsemen. That was the first club that I was ever involved in, my very first club, Four Horsemen. By way of Pasadena, California. I had some actual uncles that were a part of the Four Horsemen. They're retired now. Shout out to Uncle Speck, he's a cowboy, and my cousin Pharaoh, who is now part of another club. But that is my bloodline. A lot of memories. And some of the coolest people that you've ever wanted to know. So for 21 years, I've got stories. So as I'm doing this picture, you all can see that clearly. I'll try to adjust this camera here a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. While I'm painting, I'll tell you all a couple of stories that I have experienced being out here. The very first time that I got on the set, went to my first annual. There was a guy who at the time I didn't know who his name was, but he was a lively character. And we got to find out his name was Harpo. The very first time that I seen Harpo was at a dance. It was actually their dance. And Harpo, with the beer in his hand, dancing with everybody. But what I remember the most is that if he caught you on the set, gym shoes, he would go off, especially for the girls. There were no gym shoes being worn on the MC set. That just wasn't happening. And I mean, he would go off about them shoes. He didn't play that. Now, at this time, Chicago was known for Hondas and Suzukis and Kawasaki's. Harleys, though they were out there, was not really popular with us out here. Because a lot of black people didn't ride Harleys. It's just something that we didn't do. Not because we couldn't afford it, but it just wasn't accepted. And it was a lot of nonsense that came with it. If you are anybody who has been on a set for a long period of time, especially the 70s and 80s and early 90s, if you are a black man and you had a Harley Davidson, you might get some flack. So that's maybe hard to believe nowadays because the Harley Davidsons that you see now had some influence from an African American or a brother Hispanic. It had something to do with the new style and comfortability that these bikes had, such as the choppers. The choppers have never been historically comfortable to ride, but we have some great builders that made those rides a lot more comfortable and safer to ride. So if you see a lot of these people that's out here riding these bikes, having to be African American, mainly you may see a lot of the younger guys, but the older guys, they'll tell you, we wasn't riding Harleys. That's literally brand new. Everybody's buying a Harley and fixing them up. And you can thank brothers like, I can't think of his name right now, but I will name the group that actually exposed Harleys to a much higher degree, and everybody's rocking them. HDTV. Oh, his name is Punchy from Rare Breed. And if you ever watched the show, if you ever got a chance to watch HDTV, I can promise you, you were in for a treat. And I got the opportunity to see some of those episodes by way of a man by the name of Disco. And once I saw it, I was hooked. I was hooked. You couldn't tell me nothing about the episodes. There was one particular episode that I watched that really made me want to get more intense into this lifestyle. And if I ever see that episode again, it's like learning from it. But I saw a lot of builders, a lot of guys with these beautiful bikes, and I mean, they spent a lot of money and they were doing a lot of things on them bikes that I would never do on mine should I ever have a Harley. But I noticed that these were black builders, and on the West Coast, it wasn't nothing for these guys to actually have motorcycles that they spent all this money on, you know? And so as I began to watch these guys, I would ask, who's building these bikes and who's painting these beautiful murals on these bikes? Because I'm not seeing any black painters. I'm seeing the builders, but I'm not seeing the black painters. So automatically, I'm asking, where the black guys? painting and doing these beautiful murals, and I don't see it. And me myself painting murals and graphics on bikes, I want to see where we're at. And I've only seen a few guys. Some I know personally, but they're very low key because we're still not accepted, and that's a shame. So I made sure that if I put myself out there, I was going to go all out. Now, I'm still learning as I go, but I made sure that when I did these pieces, that I was going to get recognized. So here's a quick story for you guys. HDTV came to Chicago by way of Next Level, and they were 5 minutes away from my shop, and I'm seeing my friends on there, and they're showing off their bikes and everything. And on that episode, I had 4 bikes that I painted on there, but it was Next Level's video, so show respect. But I sure wish they would have came my way, and I was mad. I'm mad. I mean, these guys like 5 minutes away from my shop, and I'm like, okay, y'all came to Chicago, and y'all didn't tell them about me. Oh, I'm about to have a fit. I'm about to have a fit, man. So I said I was gonna do my own show, and 2 years later, I started doing my own thing, and I went hard. I went hard, Jack. I went hard. And I made a picture, and it's actually in the front. If you all don't mind, I'm gonna show you the picture of how We Ride Bikers for Life actually started. So, as you all can see, if you all can see this, let me know what you think about it so far. I'll be done with it tonight. I intend on being done with it tonight. So let me give you all a quick rundown, because I'm gonna do another video on this soon. So I am hold on, y'all. I'm painting like crazy. It's gonna get a little dark here. Work with me. So I painted this picture here. I'm gonna turn it around. I got it in plastic. By the way, you in my studio. So if you all can see that, it's in plastic. I'm gonna take the plastic off so you can see it. This is how this channel started, from this picture here. This picture is called We Ride Cowboys, and this started the We Ride Biker for Life series. This is what started the clothing line. This is what started the episodes. I'm sorry, I'm moving so much. This is the original picture called We Ride Cowboys, and this picture was dedicated to the Buffalo Soldiers and the black biker, excuse me. This is one of the brothers who is a part of the club called the Chosen Few, in which the Four Horsemen, my club that I came from, gets its origin from, Brother Club, by way of Pasadena, California. So I did this picture in honor of the Buffalo Soldiers. That's why you see the cowboy in the back. The message of this is, we started with horses and we ended up with horsepower. And this is the origin of We Ride Biker for Life. This is the original picture that started my brand, We Ride Biker for Life by Rael. This picture is called We Ride Cowboys, and this is how this started. As you all can see, this is the work that I do. I'm an airbrush artist of 37 years. This is what I do for a living. And this is how we ride. This is how this channel started. And if you all are first time watching this, go to this page here, subscribe to my channel, of course, and watch some of the episodes, and you'll see some of the artwork that I've done. All the work is dedicated to the black biker, as well as all bikers of all ethnicities. But I am officially the first African-American biker artist. I am now called the Black David Man. If you all know who that is, I'm gonna do a whole video on that and how that started. But I did this picture, and I put this picture in an area similar to what you all see in my former store on the south side of Chicago. And I was asked, how much does this picture cost? And I told him, I said, I'm not selling this picture, but I'll make a copy of it. So I started making 12 by 18 sheets, copies of this in glossy, nice material. And I was selling them for $5, 3 for 10. And that's how it started. During that same year, which was 2013, I started taking it a lot more seriously, and I started doing shirts. And somebody asked, how much for the shirt? And I said, you really want the shirt? And the shirt just simply said, "We Ride Biker for Life" by Ride B.F.L. I started selling the shirts. 2014 hit. I decided on Valentine's Day 2014 to start pushing this brand. And I haven't looked back since. The same year that I started selling the shirts, and I started getting a buzz, and people was really liking what I was doing, and they started supporting more. And I started doing a couple of more pictures based upon real bikers. And I'll go into another video talking about the description of the murals that I did. That same year, I had a really bad incident, and that incident was cancer. And they said I had colon cancer, and there was a whole other things that happened too. I mean, I went through some things, all in September 2014. Literally after I started my first photo shoot, my first event, started seeing it push. I started doing videos and everything, and I decided to do 7 murals. And if I did 7 murals, should I die from complications of cancer, I want to make sure that all those pictures get to every club that I affiliated with, did business with, et cetera, et cetera. This is 2014. I said, if I just do 7 pictures, I'm good. And I started, and I went hard. I went hard. When I found out that I had cancer, I had said that I'm just going to do these pictures. I just want to get these done. If I just do these 7 pictures and get them out to my family and my friends, I'm good. They'll remember me with the art that I did. And I went hard. Come 2015, thankfully, I got help from an elder. One was Dr. Sabi. The other one was Chris Williams. I did 7 murals. I finished the 7 murals. Then I made it through another year. And then I did another 10 murals. And then I made it through another year. And I started, next thing you know, I had over 15 murals to the collection. 3 different types of outfits for men and women. And by that time, I had 10 episodes of the show on this page. And I'm doing better. 2016, I got all the way up until August. I had a cancerous tumor. It shrunk thanks to the natural path techniques that I learned. And I was getting better. Weight was better. Muscle tone was better. I was looking better. I was working. And then came September 2016. That's when it all hit. Thought I was going to die. I ate some bad food. Well, I hate to say it like that. It was just wasn't cooked all the way. And I ended up in the hospital for 10 days. By that time, I had over 25 murals to the collection. I got out the hospital, got right back on the grind. 36 days, like around 36 days later, 40 days later, excuse me, I'm back at work, still painting. The place that I'm talking to you all at right now, this is where I came back to. I'm in work, and I didn't quit. Next thing you know, I did one of the best episodes of my brand, and that was the Sin City Disciples episode. I painted a 17-foot mural for that club, and next thing you know, I'm getting hit by everybody. Sin City showed me a lot of love. Shout out to Sin City. And if you all want to see that episode, you can go here and check out the Sin City episode. And then I also did another set of murals for a couple of people. My friend, who was also a part of Sin City, he's retired, Gentleman Tony. One of the murals that I did was called Generations. That's a whole episode as well. And you all can check that out. I've also did my former club, Immortal Souls. I've also done Egyptian Cobras. I also interviewed members of Next Level. And you can see those episodes. And all of my murals actually have real people in it. People that I know personally, people that have blessed me to paint them in the murals, and have created friendships. So this is what I do. So I'm gonna go back into the office. Let's go back into the office and try to complete this picture. And that's how We Ride Biker for Life started. And by the way, we also have We Ride Biker for Life clothing and apparel. I'll do a whole video on that next time. That's one of them. I got them all hiding right now because I'm painting. But if you all wish to see some of the outfits, just inbox me. Go to the We Ride Biker for Life fan page on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook, and you can see, or the We Ride Biker for Life store, and you all can check out some of the outfits that's there, that's available. So let's take a few minutes and try to add some detail to this motorcycle before I call it a night. I hope you all like it. I know y'all coming back and forth on here, but I just wanted to show you all what this brand is about, and there will be more pictures that I will be showing you all, more biker stories, etc. I will also be going to different clubhouses. We're going to the Chosen Few clubhouse this week. When I finish this piece, I'm gonna lighten the background, and I'm putting lighten up her eyes as well, because people voted on me lighting up her eyes, making her eyes glow. But you see this piece later on. I would love for you all to help me name this picture. And for anyone that purchased any of the outfits from the brand, anything over $50, you get a free gift with your purchase. So that's why it's important for you to be a part of this movement. Got a few gifts I'm giving out to some people because they've been so loyal to the brand. Shout out to my extended family, Sin City. Shout out to my extended family, Street Soldiers, Dirty Dozen, Black Angels, Chosen Breed, Next Level, True Breed, Ladies, Throttle Legends, and Throttle Legends, MC, Clutch and Chrome, and there's plenty others. But I'll make sure I didn't miss any of y'all. Alright? Light this baby up. And if you all are interested in getting a personalized mural, if you are a biker and would like a personal mural of yourself painted, please don't hesitate to call 773-551-2904. I can give out my number on YouTube. I can't do it on TikTok, unfortunately. Maybe tripping. Let me know what y'all think about that. And whoever's watching, thank you for tuning in. This is the first that I've done a complete live video showing the artwork, and I will be doing more videos for the art that I produce. I ain't gonna stay on there too long. I just want to give you all a clip of what to expect from this brand. 2025. To my people out in Pasadena, please be safe out there. I'm hearing about these crazy fires. And for some reason or another, why is California burning up? But we ain't gonna go too heavy on that. Y'all be safe out there, please. Anybody from Pasadena that know me, please reach out to me. Let me know y'all all right out there. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Actually, one of my paintings is based off of a crew that's in California, Pasadena, putting in a lot of work out there. Built a beautiful bike that one of my paintings based off of. Right? So I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. I'll show you all what it looks like when it's done. And you guys be safe out there. If you all are interested in any of these type of murals that I'm putting together, don't hesitate to inbox me, 773-551-2904. You guys be safe out there. Peace.